Hey guys, NodeTurtle here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a drivable top-down car, and in a second part I'll show you how to make a car swapper, which changes your car and speed and all its stats depending on what the car looks like. First step, make a new project. Now that we've started a new project, we're going to go to 2D scene. We're going to name that main. We're going to add the tile map to this. All assets will be available on my itch, which will be a link in the description. There will be 2 cars and some basic road tiles. So we will find a tile map. We get the tile map. And now we're going to, in the top right, where it says tile set, we're going to add new tile set. And this is where we add our files. We've got road tiles here. I'm going to create a new folder down here first and name it art. So now we see it down here in our file system. I'm going to add the basic tile set to the art folder. Down the bottom where it says tile set next to tile map, we want to go to tile set, and we're going to drag it in, and we put yes. Now we notice the tiles are very, very small and the road tiles are very big. We want to go down to texture region and put in 256 because that's how big one road tile is. Right, now we've done that, we have our tiles. We're going to go back to the tile map where it has layers on the right hand side, and we're going to add a new element. Now layer 0, we're going to put a large grass area down, and then we're going to use these arrows here and go to layer 1. From here, turn on the snap grid and we can place the tiles down and create ourselves a road. So we'll throw one in real quickly. And I'll go corner, straight. There we go. Now we'll just add this for now. Can always add more. We'll add a little bit more grass now, just so it hides it a little bit down there. Now if we go to click on the main, we should see our road there now. After we've done that, we want to create a player scene. So we want to create a new scene up here, 2D player scene, and we want to change this node to a character body. We're going to do that by change type, character body 2D, and we'll name that car, and this is the player. Now we've done that, we can go ahead and add a sprite. We're going to use the animated sprite 2D. Now we've done that, we can go ahead and add a camera. Right, now we've done that, we can go up to the animated sprite, animation on the right hand side, sprite frames, new sprite frames. And if we click back on it, you'll see it now pops up with this box down the bottom. We're also going to rename the animated sprite 2D node to car. Car sprite. Right. We're going to name this animation down here P34 or whatever your car name is. We're going to add one of the car sprites, this one. We'll just drag it into the art folder and then drag it into our animations. And there we go, we got our car. Now, if we save this scene as, we'll make a new folder, scenes, we save it as car. And we'll save this one as main. There we go. Now we've got our 2 scenes saved. And under main, we can link the car scene. Now our car is in. If we go ahead and load this up, select, just make sure we got that one selected, select current. As you can see, we now have a car, but we can't move it. That's the next step. Now, we're going to go up to Project, up the top left hand side, Project Settings, Input Map, and this is where we're going to add our inputs. Now we start off with forward, backward, left, and right. Now we can go ahead and add our chosen controllers for these directions. Now for forward, we're going to do W, and if you want to use a controller, we are going to add under joystick axes, we want to find 4. LT, right, so that's our bottom trigger on the controller. Wait, just make sure it is. No, it's not. We want RT, not LT. There. That's forward. Now we go to backward. We want to add S. And we want to add joypad axis 4, which is LT, or whichever button you use. On left, we want to do A, and for controller input, we want to add joypad axis 0. So left stick, left, and on right, we want to add D, and a stick to the right. There we go. That should all be set up. Now we can just go ahead and close that window. And now let's actually program our car. Right. We want to go back to our car scene and attach a script called car. We can get rid of all this. We don't need that. Bye-bye. Now, we want to add some variables. We want to do a on ready var car sprite equals that. There we go. I was wondering why that was a bit weird then. You can also do this by just holding, well, dragging out what you want, so you've got it, then pressing Control, Alt, and then dropping it where you want. Does the exact same thing. So we'll get rid of the one I made, we'll use that one, but same thing. Now, we can go ahead and add the stats. So we're going to go var car stats. We're going to make this a dictionary. We're going to start off with speed. We'll put a colon at the end, and then we'll say 300. And we want to add now turn speed. Same thing again, and we'll put 200. And then we want the decel. And we'll make that 1,000. Right. What are we getting wrong? Don't forget to add the equals. Right, now we've done that, we can go ahead and add another variable called direction. And that is equal to vector 0. And then we add one more variable, which is rotation direction. Direct. And we'll just put that as 0. Right. Now we can go function, func, process delta. Now that we've done that, we can actually start adding the inputs and what they do. Alright, we're going to start off with if input dot is action pressed forward. If that is pressed, we want velocity, which is a built-in function, well, built into the character node. And do plus equals transform dot y asterisk car stats. And now to select the stat we want, we just do a square bracket and put in D-cell. There we go. And now we times that by delta. We can go ahead and copy this exact same thing. Just copy and paste it below, like that. And we'll rename this as backward. And where it has this plus here, we change that. Sorry, we want to keep that on a plus. Back up here at forward, we change that to negative. That's our backwards to forward. And now we'll add our turning. So, actually wait, one more thing to add here. We want elif. Down here, we want else. Velocity equals velocity dot move toward vector 2 dot 0. Car stats D-cell. And then we want to times that by delta. Right, that should be that done. And now the steering. If velocity dot length is greater than 5, if input dot is action pressed left, we go rotation drive, this one, which is that one. We want to equal that to take 1. Right, and now we can once again copy this below it, change that to else, this to right, and plus 1. And then we put else equals 0. That's our steering. Now, just down the bottom of that, we want to add rotation plus equals dig to rad car stats turn speed times rotation drive times delta. Right, and we have 2 more lines to add below this. We have velocity equals velocity dot limit, oops, limit length car stats speed. Well, we got issues. It's a bit more like it. There we go. And then under that, we want move and slide, and that works with the character body. Right. Now, if we go back to our scene and play it, as you can notice, a car now drives. And that is really it to get a car moving. And if you're interested, I'll have a second part on how to make the car swapper, and that'll be it. Well, I thank you all for watching, and I hope I helped, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.